Well, hello there, everyone. Delta One here, and we're back at it with some Elite Dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous. Good to have everybody here. Thank you so much for joining me. We're continuing with our power play. We might do a variety of activities tonight. We're going to start with a mining run for sure. And I'll tell you kind of like what the game plan is, what I think we're going to do tonight, and what I'm hoping to accomplish tonight. We'll see. We're not only trying to get some money and some merits, rank ourselves up, stay on the top 10 leaderboard, but we're also trying to help our faction out and actually do something that's useful and positive for Zamina Torval. Granny Z, we got you back. Good to have everybody here. Please do leave a like if you're new, subscribe, all that gross YouTube stuff that you gotta say. Ugh, gross, I hate it too. But thank you all so much for being here. Let's go ahead and say hello to the folks in chat. Sorry, my YouTube does this thing now where it erases chat whenever I pop it out, so I gotta go back to a previous version of it. We got Squirrel Lords Gaming. Welcome in, guys. Check out Squirrel Lords Gaming. He's a lot of fun. He was streaming earlier today. Enjoys doing the combat and the pew pews, and just joined a new faction, so that was exciting to watch today. Z Spock Z, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Gaming with Dresden Felix, bringing the fire. Damash Smash, welcome in, Damash. Guys, check out Damash at Good at Game, also a phenomenal content creator. Ben Reed, 07 Commander, good to have you here. Pete, 07 to you too, buddy. I'm gonna do a lot of salutes. I keep doing it like this because of the 7, but salute. I guess the English would be this way. Oh, excuse me. Hunt says if it's not dangerous, it's not elite. Welcome in, buddy. Alien Royalty, what's going on? Shock, mine it up. It's mine, man. Ba-da-ba-ba. Felix says, Hunt, it's Delta. Seeing some of what he did earlier today, pretty much anything from him could be dangerous. Yeah, I actually have been hanging out a lot in the public elite comms in my in my Discord. Who's coming in? We gotta get away. That one is really loud. I should probably turn that down. Yeah, in my elite dangerous comms, I've been hanging out and they're having a good time. Speaking of, we hung out with Pirates Republic yesterday as well. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Barbarossa, what's going on? I don't think I'll do a support mission today, Pete. Well, we'll see. Who knows? You never know. Be careful at this rate. The new power that I'm working for, I just might show up on the leaderboard. Oh my. We'll see. We'll see. Squirrel. I'm just gonna go Squirrel, so I don't say the whole name each time. What the hell happened to Palheim Monday? NRES computer is still all screwed up, Shock. When it's back up and running, we're gonna get back into Palheim Mondays. No worries. That's not going anywhere. Just a slight hiatus. Yes, please check out Pete as well. He was streaming earlier today. Hi, Shy Guy. I've never seen this game. Watching to see what's up. It's a lot of fun. Hi, Shy Guy. Good to have you here. Coming down. Got him. And good evening to you too, Spartacus Pertinax. Oh, my words are not there today. I've had some reasonable luck with mining, so we'll start by doing that. Let me go ahead and pick up some limpets. So we're playing Elite Dangerous tonight. It is a 1-to-1 scale replica, basically, of the Milky Way galaxy. Us, as the human race, have not actually explored that much of the Milky Way galaxy, nor do we know that much of its composition. However, we do know a good bit around of what's around us, a little bit about kind of the major things like we know there's a black hole at the center of the universe, at the center of the galaxy, and all that stuff. And we know of nebulae around, and things we've gotten from Hubble and all that. And so they created basically a generation engine that procedurally generated the galaxy based on actual scientific data. Had astrophysicists involved in everything. It remains an incredible achievement. And so we've got the galaxy here at large. It's 1,000 years in humanity's future. Humanity is fractured a bit. We're in different factions. I'm an Imperial working for someone of dubious moral leanings, shall we say. But here we are. And so this is a fortified system right here that we own. Zamina Torval. She's the last I work for. It is fortified. Last, she probably had me killed for saying that. And then Dulos over here is an unoccupied system we're almost in control of. I have done a lot of this work just like Delta has done this. But a lot of other folks are in the Discord and they're working on this too. So I need, I think, 5,000 more control points, which means I think I need about 20,000 more mirrors. It's very doable. Then there's another system, I think this one over here, that's pretty close as well. I want to get both of these past the control point. How far away is that one, actually? Yeah, that should be, it's only 20 light years away. Yeah, that should be good. So anyway, we're going to go over here, and we're going to do some mining to get some merits. That's the game plan. And of great import is, on the leaderboard, Delta's currently right there. Right there, baby. I'm holding top 10 right now. Excuse me, reasonably excited about that. I'm going to try to keep it. We got 2 days and 5 hours to hold the line. So we're going to hold the line, dang it. That's the game plan. So we'll see. Okay, let's get to it. I'll try to catch up in chat as much as I possibly can. Pirates Public says, I've decided I'm going to build a T8 miner. Nice. I've been doing some YouTube research and I just can't help myself. I was kind of in the same boat. I want to try out the T8. Maybe that's something we could do tonight. Maybe we could go buy a T8 and just kind of mess around with it, see what we can get.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Take care when leaving the station.
I think someone here / in Delta's channel or Discord tried a T8 miner and it wasn't a good choice. I think it had to do with hardpoint placement. Hardpoint placement probably isn't the placement probably wouldn't. Oh, maybe it was. I can't remember now. It was in here. I don't think it was in the Discord. Spartacus Pertinax says, I finished the Artemis Path in No Man's Sky today. I did it in creative mode. That's awesome. Congratulations on doing the Artemis Path. I suggest trying the Atlas Path at some point, but you've got most of that storyline down. You know, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but, you know, glass, baby. 16. So, if you haven't tried No Man's Sky, really fun. So, good for you. Shock says, I had you pegged for an imp. Well, you know, takes one to know one. Felix says, personally thinking about jumping ship on mine as well and going imp, or maybe go independent / pirate king. Oh, I thought you were enjoying Jerome Archer, Felix. Shock says, I remember when you said you would read every chat no matter how big your channel got. Oh man, you know, Shock, as I was reading yours, I was thinking not only, like honest hand to God, I was thinking about not like how I said that for sure, and how you have pointed out that I'm not doing it anymore. It goes by too fast. It's just hard to do the content and read at the same time. I try to catch it. One of the member perks is trying to get your chats more reading, and I know Shocky said the redeem needs more volume. I know I haven't done it yet. Could I do it right now real quick? No, that'll take a little bit of effort, but I will. That one's gonna get more volume for sure. That's the next, maybe tonight actually. You own a T8 already, Pirates? Are you gonna convert it? Nice. I know, Shock. I'm sorry. That ended up being a lie. I apologize. Hey, Jason and Raiders, welcome in. Welcome. This is Valheim. It's not Valheim. We're playing a space game. If you are a fan of Jason Plays, you are probably a fan of space games. Well, hello, Jason. Jason Raid. We got Red Dragon. Welcome. Good at game. Hey, I saw you here earlier too. Elizabeth Meredith. Hello. Welcome in, guys. You didn't know I was playing Red Dragon. Well, Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. are my standard stream times. So I always guarantee those 2 streams, and if I don't do those streams, I always put out a message. However, I'm gonna have a kid next week, so it's gonna kind of go a second kid next week, so it's gonna kind of go sideways. So I'll be updating you guys a little bit more regularly. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for being here. You know, please do consider liking the stream. We're playing a game called Elite Dangerous. Before I jump into that into that planet area, let me just give a kind of an overview for all you Raiders who just came in who might not be familiar with Elite Dangerous. It is a space game. If you know Jason. Oh wait, Jason, who won the brawl? You guys did a PvP brawl, or one of the raiders, maybe you can tell me. So Elite Dangerous, it's basically, we'll keep flying in as I talk about it, is a one-to-one representation of the Milky Way galaxy. Jason was demonstrating what not to do when underprepared, kind of like every Delta stream. Got him. You feel right at home here. What we're doing in this galaxy is basically humanity is 1,000 years past where we are right now. It is the year 3310 or something like that in the Elite Dangerous galaxy, and the galaxy has been partially, well, hold on, let me make sure I'm at 0 throttle, is partially explored. And by partially, I mean very little of it. This is the galaxy. And it's been procedurally generated primarily because we don't know all of the galaxy, but they've used as many of the astronomical bodies and things that we can. They created a procedural generation system called the Starforge, which is incredible. Is that what it's called? Something like that. The bubble, which is where humanity has actually, so the galaxy is like 70,000 light years in diameter. The bubble, which is where humanity has figured out how to, look at, is, let's turn on all the power plays so you can kind of get a better feel. There you go. It's all these kind of colored stars here. That's the bubble. That's maybe 600 light years in diameter out of 70,000. So it is, we have colonized a small part, and Elite Dangerous has had a phenomenal year. This is a much more like realistic and gritty space game, I would say. It's also very sandboxy. If you're familiar with No Man's Sky, it's got that element to it where you kind of make your own fun. You can do all sorts of different things, whether it's combat, whether it's mining asteroids, you want to be a space trucker, you want to fight aliens that are really hard. We just had a 2-year war with the aliens just finish up. And now we're taking the war to them. There's an event on the 12th of January where it's a player-led event where we're taking the war to them. Today I am working for the lady who has the dark blue factions. She's an Imperial, and she is not a popular one, but she specializes in mining, and I like mining. I'm going to show you one type of mining today, maybe a couple types. We'll see. And I'm trying to pull her up in the ranks. So if you have any questions as we're going along, please feel free to ask. I know it's a different game. This is our night vision. We'll turn that on. I'm flying, whoa, that's not what I wanted. I'm flying an Imperial Clipper. This is her. Right here. She's a beautiful ship. I love her to death. We're going to go and prospect this asteroid field and try to blow up some asteroids, so you'll get a feel for what that looks like. 69 viewers. Nice. Jason died the most. Color me surprised. This is definitely a game that Jason needs to play. This is an awesome game. Nice looking Clipper. Thank you, Squirrel Lord. I do look forward to finally explore the deep black once a fully engineered Mandalay. Yes. So, we've talked about it a little bit, but 2024 has been just an incredible year. Oops. For Elite Dangerous. They had a rough few years before that at Frontier Developments, the developer for the game, but they've done a good job since. So what I'm doing is using what's called a pulse wave analyzer. That's this thing that says pulse wave right next to me, right there. I've got a HOTAS, which is a joystick and a throttle that I'm using to fly, and those are the clicking noises you're hearing. And I'm looking for these orange asteroids, but I'm looking for a very specific type of orange asteroid. I've learned to recognize it kind of by its shape and how much it lights up. So as we find one, I'll let you know. See below me, the little beeping you're hearing is me doing some power distribution and management. I want to be able to boost around and survey as many asteroids as possible. This gameplay is a very kind of like relaxing, low-key sort of gameplay, very therapeutic. You can throw on some music, maybe watch something in the background. I tend to watch YouTube videos or listen to folks as I'm doing this, or stream it, like we're doing right now. Squirrel Lords, you work for the one with the purple on the back. Pete, I work for Granny Torval. Granny Z, that's right. Zamina Torval, she's ethically ambiguous, to say the least. But she gives me bonuses to mining. That looks like a core asteroid there, I could tell from the shape and how it lit up. So I have these drones I can launch from my ship. They're called prospectors. You see those two horizontal blue lines on my screen? The one on the left says prospectors. So those things I bought at the beginning of the stream, I shoot out. Oops, that one smashed into the bottom of my ship. You can see its dead carcass right there. Alright, this one should fly away. There she goes. And this is going to be a core asteroid. You can tell because on the bottom left it says how many minerals are in this asteroid. It's giving me the information from that prospector, and it's monazite. Monazite is what we are looking for today. That guy gives me the monies. So I've switched to a different fire group. This has seismic charges and collector limpets. So the thing I shot out was a prospecting limpet. Collector limpets are going to take the chunks that come out of this asteroid and put them back into my ship. Now, first I got to blow this asteroid up. So we're going to throw some seismic charges at it. You see that little mini game up on top? I'm trying to get that glowing line to be in the blue area. And I'm selecting these asteroid fissures. And they're low, medium, or average strength. And that dictates how much I charge up each one of these charges before I shoot it in. Howdy, Sergeant Belson. And Sergeant Belson, thank you for the DM. You're welcome for getting you into Elite Dangerous. It is so much fun, dude. Oh, we're so close. Okay. It's going to tell me when I'm in the optimum range, but I don't want to overdo it. That should do it. Optimum yield range. Optimum yield range. You can see it at the top there written. And now we're going to go ahead and blow this bad boy up. Oop, uh-oh. Pips to shields. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I want to be a little further away. This explosion brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Ooh, lots of chunks. Hey, Good at Game 07. Welcome to Gamma, guys. 07 to Good at Game. Thank you so much, dude. Dimash, I really appreciate that. He's the man. Oh, let me throw some collectors out. Guys, 07s for Good at Game in chat. Thank you very much for becoming a member. We do member streams. And for some streams, I open up voice chat for members, and you can hang out with me in the voice chat. So now I'm just selecting these little deposits that were inside the asteroid, and I'm shooting them off. Gotta be a little careful. The limpets aren't the smartest in the world, and they will destroy themselves. And I can very easily. These aren't No Man's Sky asteroids. Running into them, my shields will go down. I will die. The ship I have is a highly optimized ship, and it took a long time to get it. I had to work hard to get all the materials I needed to optimize this ship. Hey, Delta Creator, welcome in. Yeah, 07's for Good at Game. Thank you so much. Guys, check out Good at Game. He's awesome. He plays a lot of, usually it's an RPG of some form, usually, on 3 of his streams, I think. And then there's like there's one, kind of like, a rotational arcade day where, you know, it's a game of choice for the funsies, which is really cool. Variety gamer, lots of fun. So as my limpets bash themselves on the asteroids, excuse me, I program some more, shoot them out. And they go out and collect all these little chunks for me. And it ends up, I can check my inventory in my ship here. Ends up in my inventory. And I've got a little refinery on board where they go in, they get refined, and then dumped as ingots into my inventory. It's a pretty cool system. And this is just one type of mining in one type of activity that you could do in Elite Dangerous. You can also shoot people. You could do lots of bounty hunting. You could be a pirate. You could be the bad guy. It's no problem with that. Lots of people do it. Good at Game. As I like to say, my condolences. So do you have night vision on? I do. I can turn it off here. I find night vision useful to be able to see what I'm looking at on the asteroids, but I could also turn on the external lights. Sort of light stuff up a little bit as I get closer, but night vision is just a little bit more useful. I have that bound to my HOTAS here. 65 watching, 27 likes. Yeah, I think we could do a little better than that, guys. You know what? Today, if we hit, let's say 50, let's say 52 likes. If we hit 52 likes, I'll raffle off a redeem. Thanks for the reminder to like. Yes, thank you very much. Oh god, oh god. Don't hit. See, I screwed up and I made that limpet bash into the asteroid. You got to see that guy die in real time. So sad. It's not alive, it's a drone. But drones matter too. Alright. Appreciate it, Dimash. The Delta Creator said you hope you win. Oh my god. You keep giving away when you win. Just, you can also not enter. It's a possibility, Delta Creator. We got a Discord too, guys, and I've been in there quite a bit, playing Elite Dangerous, actually. And a variety of other games from time to time. Play a lot of No Man's Sky here on the channel. Been doing some Apex as well. Might do Apex on Wednesday. Oh no, Wednesday's the last day before we decide the top 10, so probably Elite Dangerous again. But I have off from work on Thursday. So I might do a midday stream. We'll see. So we're just flying around looking. Oh, Red Dragon. 07! Welcome to Gamma! Guys, 07's the chat for Red Dragon. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you very, very, very much. Old Explorer, welcome. Come on, Shock. Delta is better than any tranquilizer you can get for a few bucks. I could put a horse to sleep. Raffle of a 2026 release. No, I'm going to get them all out before the baby comes. I've already got the one from Double Tap that I'm going to do. I got to raise the volume on Shocks. And there's one more. I got the Must Go Faster one. I got to raise the volume on that one too. This is Serendibite. It's a different material in here, but it's still decent money, so I'm going to get it. Preferably, I'd get all monocyte. Alright, this is a high strength. We'll ramp this up all the way. There we go. Coming around. Yeah, thanks for the membership, Red Dragon. That's so awesome. Really appreciate it. It's a great way to support the channel. Oop, I did that way too much. It's never required, but it is very much appreciated. Alright, let's blow this bad boy up. And this is just one of the coolest things. I mean, blowing up asteroids is so fun. This game is very immersive. Immersion. I'm here for it. I will work on turning all VHS tapes to digital. Right, so that's a reference to, I always reserve the right to refuse somebody making a redeem. I've only done it one time, and that was to my mom, Delta Creator in chat, when she wanted me to make something out of like a home VHS tape of like me and Hunt or something from when we were kids. God, can you imagine one of your 80s VHS tapes being up for the internet to see? What a horrifying proposition. I am so happy social media did not really exist until I was like part of the way through college. Like, oh my god. And even then, man, did I do some stupid stuff in college that's cataloged forever. If my high school was there, whoa. Anonymity was a beautiful thing. That's gone. It's VHS. Yeah, exactly. Been meaning to subscribe, and it's a new year, so here we go. Awesome, thanks, Red Dragon. That's really sweet of you. You the man. Oh, don't say that. Am I already gonna get rid of some limpets? It's possible. Alright, I'm gonna fly in between these guys and probably kill a lot of limpets. Oh god. Slash my shields. Oh god. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job. That horrifying crunch. Yeah. That crunch when I run into something is always unpleasant. Alright, chill, chill, chill. We'll get rid of some limpets shortly. The limpets are taking, like, my cargo hold space right now. And my cargo hold space is based on the... Oops, I missed one over there. Based on the number of cargo racks I put into the ship. So I had to, like, design this ship, basically. The clipper can be used for a lot of things. This one is going to be a pain. Come on. Get out of there. It's like a little rocky edge that's stopping me from collecting this guy. There we go. Gotcha. We need to hear the embarrassing stories. You guys have heard a lot of embarrassing stories already. There's a plethora. Some of them are on here. Back to the 10-ton hauling code Winkies. I'm never doing that again. Holy crap, that was horrible. I remember watching slideshows of our vacations. Exactly, Shock. Oh my god. Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Gunboat Willie, what's going on?
You can do it! Cover Winkler and Bees. You can do it.
Oh, 7
you
Sin.
can do it. You can do it.
Welcome in, Sin. 07 Commander. That 07 we use in No Man's Sky, actually, I think it originated in Elite Dangerous. We have co-opted it, which is totally fine. Excuse me, my first car had a track player, really? Wow. I mean that's totally fine. That's not old. You're good. How many on-foot engineers have you unlocked? 0, Pete. I've done none of the on-foot content. So, it's not just spaceships here, guys. It's also on-foot stuff. I've done precious little of the on-foot stuff. That is the newest addition to the game. So, if you're interested in playing this game or trying it out, it is on crazy sale right now. So I do strongly recommend it. They did drop console support. You can still play on console. However, it is an older version of the game. Version 2 years old at this point, I'd say. It's still a lot of fun to play. Like, it's still a great game. But all the new content, this Powerplay stuff that I'm doing has been revamped. The engineering has been revamped. Some new ships have been added. Some new gameplay loops. Those won't be there. So I don't think this is a core asteroid. It's very bright yellow, but it's not the right shape. It's a little... Oh, actually, never mind. It is. It is. I thought it was going to be small, but this is a core asteroid. How do I know that? The color, the shape, and it's got these little fissures on it. That thing. Boop. Tells me it's a core asteroid. Now, what type of core is it? If I can find my limpet on here. Where's the limpet? Son of a biscuit. There we go. Painite. Okay, so this one has, at the bottom left, you can see it says Painite. That's just not selling for enough at the station I'm at for me to want to get it. And there are stations littered throughout the bubble at different systems. Each system, unless we already know what it is, you know, today, has been procedurally generated. 07 used to be in scratching one's head. Nice. Anyone notice the last time Sean Murray posted was December 21st? Maybe he went on holiday. You know, everybody deserves a break. And guys, check out Gunboat Willie for sure. Awesome content creator. Oh, 7 originated in EVE Online. Oh, I didn't realize that, Pete. I'm gonna say that Elite took it. Let's fight. Team Honor. Sorry, the Delta wife walked in. You wanna wait? No? Yeah, you gotta get to work, no worries. There you go. How'd she do?
Oh, she's
good. Sorry, she's grabbing the baby monitor. I was watching Kiddo today. I saw something bright out here. I was looking at chat at the same time. Dangerous oh, probably shouldn't have boosted that.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Is that a core?
Programming limpet drone.
Let's see.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
She might be. It's the right shape. It was good brightness. It's not. See how it doesn't have that little blue marker in the bottom left that says core? That means it's got surface deposits on it. It's got something special to it since it showed up as orange or yellow. But it is not actually a core asteroid. God, the flight model in this game is so good. Sean Murray had to go film NCIS. That is a specific joke. I see it, and I'm here for it. Well done. Sometimes it can take a while to find core asteroids. That's just why it's kind of like a relaxing sort of game mode. That one in the distance kind of the right shape. Oop. But it's not glowing yellow, so it's not going to be one. What about you, big guy? Excuse me. Proby, that's right. Oh, man. Oh, we got some NCIS fans in the house. I love it. I don't think this is a core. We're going to boop it. Just slow ourselves down. Boop. My shields are right here. I built this thing so that I can boop asteroids. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the fissures on it. I could shoot... Sure, let's shoot it for science. Shoot a prospector at it. Yep, not a core. Let's keep going. It dates back to the 70s. Oh, I didn't realize that, Hoodwinkies. Very interesting. Oh, 7. I learned something. And you're very welcome, Gunboat. Happy to shout out any and all content creators. If you are a content creator, let me know. So long as you're not like a toxic, D-bag. That's fine. And I don't think anybody here is, so no worries. Let's see what this is. She's bright. Could be a core. About the right shape. Looks kind of like an arrowhead. Might be a little small. Yeah. Game Rant's article. The highly acclaimed survival and space exploration game No Man's Sky might be getting a native port on the Nintendo Switch successor, according to a rumor from a known gaming insider. Social
Hello
media.
there.
Oh, Indestructible Bill, welcome in. Speaking of awesome content creators, Bill's been playing American Truck Simulator. Also chill vibes and lots of fun. It's very funny. So check him out. When I'm looking over this way, I'm looking at chat, guys. That's why you might see me flying poorly. It's the only reason. Kind of serpentining our way through here, vaguely going towards the planet. The reason being, I don't want to go over space that I've already been. I finished a conflict zone, says Hoodwinkies. Came out of FTS into a moon. I was on the dark side of it, never saw it coming. Don't you hate when that happens? Maybe you're just not paying enough attention, or it's too dark and you're just like, oh, that's a planet. This is space. It's supposed to be huge. What the heck? Where'd that planet come from? Who put that planet there? Rude. Are you? I don't think it's bright enough. Are you? You could be. No, it's the wrong shape. See, it's like a little bit of a croissant sort of shape. That ain't right. That ain't right. If you stick around long enough tonight, guys, we might do a little bit of pew-pewing, a little bit of combat in the game, which is a lot of fun. I think it's most people's favorite activity. But that's the nice thing about this game. You can really bounce around between activities, whether it's going out and exploring into the black, into that unknown. That feeling of there's nobody there. It's you. Something happens. It's you. You gotta figure it out. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, that one in the distance there looks pretty bright for how far away it is. And maybe the right shape, so we'll head in that direction. Is that right? Is that right? It looks right. Right size, right brightness for sure. Let's try not to brain this limpet. We brained it. It's got a fissure right there. Whew. God, I am flying crazy like today. Croissanteroid. Yeah, exactly. Elizabeth nailed it. Come on, give me something good. No platinum, no painite. No platinum, no painite. Platinum. I could take the platinum. Yeah, let's do it. We'll take the platinum. It's not really selling for anything here. It might be selling some for at the other system though, so maybe we'll sell it there after we take over this initial system. And I'm a space billionaire, so I have a fleet carrier. So I can store materials on that, which is useful. That's good. Let's get this one. Careful, does it, Delta? Oh, super miss. That's a hit. Ooh, low strength. How much do I charge this one up? Ooh. Maybe like... Would be a bit much. Oh, nailed it.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Maybe a little further back. Is there a shipbuilding aspect? There's a ship designing aspect to it. So this ship, this clipper, it's got a certain number of slots in it that are like, it's really hard to explain. There's different categories. There's hard points, core modules, utility mounts, and optional internals. So core internals. So basically, core internals are like you have certain sizes and power levels for your thrusters, your power distributor, your your hyperdrive, stuff like that, right? Let's shoot that one. Then there's optional, where you can really start specializing your ship. You can say, all right, I want this to be a mining ship, so I'm going to put a lot of cargo racks in it. I'm going to put a refinery in it. I'm going to put these collector controllers in it, or whatever. The Olympic controllers, things like that. And that makes it a miner. But in those optional internals, I could also be like, I want this to be a combat ship. I'm going to put a really strong shield generator. I'm going to put some shield boosters. I'm going to put some weapons into the hard points as opposed to mining beams or seismic launchers and all this crap. So you can specialize each ship. You don't build it per se, but you can specialize it. And there's a lot of detail that goes into that specialization. And so you have a lot of variation as to what you can do. And this is just one of the many ships that you can get. Some ships are kind of behind like a rank. I wouldn't call it a grind. Well, it could be a grind. Sitting behind like a rank. What am I getting rid of? Limpets. A rank wall. So you have to do certain missions. At the space stations, you can just do missions for different factions that are in those space stations. And those factions can spread out across the bubble depending on how much you work for them and how much influence they get as you work for them, how popular they are, and who... You can have squadrons in the game that support certain factions. You can have player-driven factions. that is different than the power play aspects, which are the powers at large. So it's like big government is like Imperial, Federation, Alliance, and then just like others. Those are like the big things. Within those, there are certain powers at that be. I am pledged to one of those powers. Within those, there are little factions that control space stations and planets. So, and it's all controlled by the background simulation, which is influenced by our player actions. So we really control what happens at a galactic scale in this universe. Just because I have a job doesn't mean I'm productive. Sin, what happened? SNA, fun fact, they don't want you to retire. What? They want you while you're productive. Yes. Hashtag capitalism. There's two little surface deposits right there. So the game is detail oriented. There's a lot of stuff you could do. I've played this game for 4 or 5 years, thousands upon thousands of hours in it. I haven't done everything. Not even close. Nintendo's notorious for its iron fist control over the environment. That is very true. Shocks is going back to work after a week off is always rough. Why can't the retirement age be 50, dude? I feel you. Bill says, Delta lies. I'm not funny, and I've been slacking on streams last week because Farm Sim. Am I right? I feel you there. Pirates Republic. Sorry, I'm catching up a chat from a little while ago. Okay, so remind me what the Abrasion Blaster does. The Abrasion Blaster, so you see me selecting those little blue circles. Those are the deposits that have been revealed from inside the asteroid. Now they're not internal deposits, they're surface deposits, because they're sitting on the fragment that used to be inside, right? The Abrasion Blaster shoots those off. And so that my limpets can collect them. It shoots a big chunk of platinum or whatever mineral it is off. You think Nintendo's going to open up floodgates? I would be surprised if Nintendo did that. They hold on to their IP very closely. So I would be very, very surprised if Nintendo did that. I'd be great if they did. I know a lot of content creators just simply will not do their games online because of how protected they are. Surrender bite. Now we're cooking with some gas.
Asteroid scan complete.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sin. I think Shock is a very productive member of society. You can trust me. I'm an expert. I'm an expert in procrastination. Does that count? Ooh, that wasn't quite enough, I don't think. Yeah. Damn. Alright. I do enough not to be fired. Someone thinks I'm productive. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat. At the end of the day, job's a job. For those who are... Oh, God, that's way too much. No, it's not. In real life, I am an aerospace engineer, which is why I'm very attracted to these space games. Not that you have to be one to be attracted to space games, but that was kind of my motivation.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
I don't do a lot of space stuff, mostly air stuff. But it's a lot of fun. So do you need to pop the core to use the Abrasion Blaster? Asks Pirates Republic. No, you do not. So whenever I scan with the pulse wave analyzer, you see there are a bunch of like orange and yellow asteroids that I'm ignoring. They're not core asteroids. But they may still have surface deposits. And in that case, you could just shoot the surface deposit off the outside of the asteroid. So there are situations where you absolutely do not need to break the asteroid up. You're not going to get as much. Core asteroids tend to have a lot of resources hiding inside of them. Ooh, can I sneak that one? I don't think so. No, probably not. The conventional wisdom is to let these asteroids spread apart a bit before I blow them up, but I like going quick and just wasting the collectors. It doesn't matter to me. I brought enough of them. And I'm all about optimization. Money and merits per hour. Oh, I don't have a timer going. Dang. I should have done that. if we do another run, I'll get a timer going. But we'll have a rough idea based on when I started the stream. It's 48 minutes ago. Probably took me a good 10 minutes to get here. So we've been going for 30 to 40 minutes. Maybe? Maybe? Just maybe? Oh, I thought I had that one. It helps my bosses in another state. I'm not getting that one. Let's get a little closer to it, maybe. Get a different angle on her. There you go. So Pirates Republic, I did give the head tracking software a go. And it works reasonably well. So there's a software you can use that just basically uses your webcam if you have one. And when I look to the right, it'll let me free look inside my... Will this let me do it? Oh, it's not letting me. I must have done the controls, but... Oh yeah, it is. There we go, so I can look around in my cockpit. Which is pretty cool. So I can just use head tracking software for that. It was pretty good. I gotta be a little careful with its usage. I think it could be a little vertigo inducing if I'm streaming it, so. How met aerospace guy? What? What does that mean? You still want to see me take on Kerbal Space Program, Sin? That's a tough game. That's a tough game. They even have an aerospace plane hangar for you to build and tweak planes with ships and rovers. Oh, cool. That's fun. You know, I'd love to say that I'm going to, and I want to play the game, but the time just doesn't even exist for the games I'm currently playing, you know? I wish it did. And with Kiddo number 2, what's today? Monday? A week and a couple days away. There's I don't think there's a chance in the near future. I wish. The juice is worth the squeeze. No, yeah, it's an amazing game. I've actually seen you stream it. And my brother's actually given it a go. And it's a ton of fun. I can't argue with that. And it would definitely be right up my alley. It's just the time. Ooh, there's an asteroid that lit up from like 1 billion miles away, so that guy over there. I'm not sure it's the right shape, but the fact that it lit up from so far away makes me want to check it out at least. Could be good. Ooh, it's promising. It's promising. Are you? Nope. But you'll see here, for example, that's a surface deposit right there of Lepid Delights, which I do not want. Yeah, based on... I'm buying things based on like what's on sale at the station that I'm going back to. And that could be changed based on like whether the system is in war at the time or whether it's got a booming economy at the time, and that changes based on the background simulation. And all that stuff ticks over on Thursdays at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The galaxy does a whole like look at itself and says, all right, these things have happened, let's change the states of these systems, or change who owns this in the power play. Oh, Robert M's on. Hey, Robert M, welcome. I saw you sign in before I saw you in the chat. There you go. Welcome in. We're doing some mining. We're getting some merits, baby. It's the game plan. Anyway, we'll see how successful I am. It'd be a lot more fun if I did. I know, Sin, I know. I also took a look at something called Voice Attack. Pirates Republic was showing that to me. I've done it. I've heard of it before, but it's basically the space Siri that you hear in my ship having a voice that kind of overlays and is a little bit different. And they've gotten famous voice actors to do it, like a lot of the Star Trek cast has done it, and other significant voice actors, which is pretty cool. And they have all sorts of really fun voice lines, and adds a lot of depth and immersion to the game. And you can say things like activate the super cruise assist, or you can say deploy the landing gear. You know, or request docking. You know, stuff that's just annoying to do. You can tell them to do and they'll respond. It's a very like having a co-pilot, which is pretty cool. So I think my late night activity tonight, once I'm done with the stream, is head into the Discord, do a little bit more maybe relaxing mining, and work on that voice attack. So if you're around, that may be what we're doing. Hit kind of a cold streak with the cores. Now, core asteroids are the same for everybody in the universe here. So if I blow one up, it takes a week for it to respawn. So if somebody's been in this part of the ring, which is possible, maybe all the cores have been depleted, and it would behoove me to jump to a different part of the ring, so I'm not in somebody's loot trail per se. But we'll jump around a bit, you know, hang out and chat, and just keep looking. You need to watch YouTube on voice attack and how to set it up, because it does seem like a bit of a pain. I started looking at it today. It does seem like a bit of a pain, but I think it's one of those things where once you get it working, it's so worth the investment. And you could buy those voice packages. They're that one was bright, but I don't think it's a core. Ooh, actually, never mind. That might be a core. Getting better vibes. Do I see any fissures? I don't think I see any fissures. Nope. It duped me, man. It duped me. I wanted it too bad. That was the problem. When you see a core, it's like you know it's a core, you know? It's not getting better vibes, it just is. Like this one, for example. I'm flying up to it. Is it a core? I don't know. It's like a maybe, which means probably not, but we'll shoot a prospector at it just in case. I don't think it is. Yeah, that's about right. Ooh, hello. You are bright. You look a little small, but we are very far. It's a little small. Game Pass here, so it's kind of on rental. I like some of it. Clans. Oh, what game are we talking about? Oh, MechWarrior 5. Voice attack is crazy. Oh, yeah. And voice attack, yeah, that's a good point. You can use it for a variety of different games, which is cool. Though, some of the bigger voice line ones are like $30 a pop, so it's like buying another game. I might do it. Just because I really want it. And it's super cool, and then I don't have to ask for, honestly, just to request docking. It's almost worth it to me for that. Yep, that's a core. Please be a good one. Platinum. It's not really what I want, but we're gonna go for it. Serendibite, Monazite for sure. Alexandrite would be okay. Road Plumpsite would be okay. But, oh, wow, optimal yield already. I dig it. But we'll get the platinum. Dinner time, no worries. Have a good one. Good at game. Please bring back leftovers. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. It's actually pretty easy. It looks like it may be difficult, but it is pretty simple. Okay, well, yeah, maybe it's one of those once you get into it, it's not as bad. I don't know, right? Because I'm certainly not an expert, but you are. You're at least you've done it. So. Let's. Oops, my weapons don't have enough charge in them, and now it's gonna be out of sight. Yep, we got it. We got it. This guy, platinum normally I wouldn't mind, but the station just is not buying it, which is a bummer. Which means selling to there would actually probably hurt my faction, because I'm flooding the market with low value goods. I never played Mech Warrior. Well, no, I'm sorry. I played the original Mech Warrior. Like Mech Warrior 1, like ages ago. And I enjoyed it, but I never got enough into it to buy the sequels. Though I have seen Enra play it, Enra Silver, who is awesome. Enra update, guys. He's took him a long time to get home. He had to drive through all that ice in the Midwest and had some trouble. But I think he's safe and sound, and hopefully the motherboard for his computer will arrive in a few days, and he'll be back up and running. We're all got our fingers crossed. I know we all miss Enra Silver's content for No Man's Sky, Valheim that we do on Mondays. So hopefully he'll be back up and running soon. It didn't feel right to keep going on without him, with me and Metal Gamer Geek, the three of us do it together, so. Oh, come on. It's like a little ledge there that's screwing me up. It's like stuck inside a little crevice. Alright. There it is. In the butt, man. Nope. Delta the only way. Delta the only way to? The only way to what? I don't know what I said. Flood the market with low price to go. Oh, is via buying from one system and bringing to the system you want, and selling the price has to be less than 5. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So I would still be helping, but I'd be making like very little money, so it wouldn't be worth it. So, fair enough. I was thinking that as I was saying it, but I was like, eh, whatever. Go for it. Yeah, who wants to play Valheim when Enra isn't there to build for you? Shh. You're saying the quiet part out loud, dude. What the hell? It's not even the building. It's small. The building is amazing. But man, that man collects materials like it's his job. And he enjoys it, which is great. God, do I hate collecting the materials. I owe him a case of black marble, though. So I gotta get in there. Maybe I'll do that at some point while he's still down. He won a bet. The competition between three of us in the game, so I owe him. Delta helps. He keeps the trolls and greylings distracted. That's just utility as far as I can tell, Bill. Yeah, it's not bright enough. Get a little closer, take a look, but it doesn't seem bright enough to be a core. And I'm not seeing any... Ooh, am I? These rocky asteroids, man, I'm telling you, they're kind of hard to tell. Yeah, no abrasions on this guy, so that's not a core. Whoa! Who put that asteroid there? Come down here. Delta makes sure cannon fodder. Send Delta in. First to engage the enemy. Okay, first of all, in that, all right, it's time for Delta to defend Delta. In Valheim, I have died the least number of times. I've died less than 10 times. The rest of them are way, way, way into the double digits. In a per hour played, I probably played the least, but I think still, if you look at per hour played to how many deaths, that ratio, kicking butt. But, you know, who's counting? We did count for a while, and then I was like, nope. It was fun, though. It is fun. Those guys are awesome. Metal Gamer Geek and Enra are both amazing content creators. Enra is holding the household together in Valheim. Delta creator, that no, truer words could not be spoken. That is correct. Let's shoot a little bit at that guy. Ben Reed says, "Hey Delta, how do you use the subsurface missile displacer for mining? I'm targeting the deposit. It's not doing anything." Okay. I'll show you. Okay, this does not have any subsurface deposits. One second, let me look around. I'm gonna try to find an asteroid with subsurface deposits. Though that's bright. Let me check that out real quick. And Ben, stay tuned. I will find one and show you. It's been a while since I've done that type of mining. It's my favorite type of mining, actually. That's not why I live. One, being alive is worth it, right? So if you have to take a step back to stay alive, that's a good thing. But that ain't the reason, though. Okay, this has a subsurface deposit in it. So it's lepidite. I don't care that it is lepidite. Having a slow-moving asteroid is very useful. I think I have a seismic launcher on here. Let me check. That's that displacement missile. That's what I want. We'll put it on the surface scanner. I'll make a whole new fire group. Okay, displacement missile. So I'm lined up, and the trick is you want to hold. So there's going to be a mini game that pops up above me, similar to the other one. But in this case, you want to hold the trigger until it gets to a part that you'll see. Here, I'll show you. Oops. Okay, it's coming off the left nacelle, so I gotta account for that in my aim. See that little... Oh, sorry. Oh, man, the game was to the bottom left. I want to let go of the trigger when I'm at that blue zone. And if you look at the deposit to the left of my radar, it's got a certain amount of health. So it can only take so many of these displacement missiles. Alright, let's see how good I can do. There we go. Extraction successful. So now some limpets, chunks are going to come out. So I hold the trigger, still holding, and I release when I'm right there. And if I hit the one that has like the one tiny sliver, I get more chunks out. So I want to focus on those. Those hills and valleys you see above it in yellow means it's a more dense or less dense part of the asteroid. So as you go up, it gets more dense, and so the missile moves slower. As it comes down the hill, it's less dense and the missile moves faster, so you have to account for that for when you let go. Does that make sense, Ben? This is probably my favorite type of mining. It's like the most interactive, it's a fun minigame. Got 'em! So I'll get more out of that, right? And what you can do with this is a kind of a way to cheat this, right? I can, once I collect all this stuff, I can quit out of the game, restart the game, come back in, and my ship will be hovering right above this asteroid. So I just nose down, come back in, and those deposits will be replenished. So you can farm an asteroid if you find a good one. I don't actually want any lepidite. You see the galactic average in prices. These guys, 201 for the monazite, 172 for the serendibite, 58 for the platinum, 722 for the lepidite. Don't care for it. So we'll abandon those. Oops, didn't abandon enough. We'll abandon it out of my refinery. And abandon. Okay, hopefully that was instructive. I miss Enra too, Old Explorer. He feels like this really important niche, I think, in our community, you know? He's an awesome dude. A lot of fun, a lot of positivity, great builder. And just tons of fun to hang around with. Some of the most hilarious group chats in his streams. Anyway, so that's subsurface mining. There's also laser mining, which is the most lucrative form of mining. Probably the easiest. The hard part is getting a good ship for it. Hey, Pete's online. I learned everything from Bruce Willis in Armageddon. First of all, I love Armageddon. Second of all, that's right. That's correct. Oh, man. Armageddon. What a classic. I'll tell you a fun story. My brother brought it up. My brother was my best man at my wedding, and he brought it up. during his best man speech. So my wife at the time, we were both in college. And it was like the middle of the day. I was living in a house, and I brought her home. We were not quite dating yet. We were in that sort of like initial, will we, won't we phase. The sort of how gross do we want to get? Like the making out phase, but not the or boyfriend, girlfriend, all that campy crap, right? But I get home, and me and my brother were in grad school at the time, and there's 5 guys that live in the house. I knew nobody would be there, except I get there, and my brother's sitting on the couch. And this is related to Armageddon, I promise. And because Armageddon's one of my you have to watch that movie. You have to. And I found out that my wife hadn't, so I was like, come over, watch the movie. You got to see it. It's amazing. It's like one of those ones that I reference all the time. So you got to. And I come there, and my brother's there, and he's like about to leave to go into work at school, and like packing up his computer, and I don't want to be weird or anything. So I was like, oh, you can stay, dude. It's fine, and as my wife now but girlfriend at the time turned around, I looked at him, I was like, get out of here, dude, get out. And he's like, absolutely, I'll stay. And he stayed there for the whole goddamn movie. Mother. Classic brother. I learned how to fly from Tom Paris. Heck yeah, the Delta Flyer, baby. How to make a short story a long story. That's true, Sergeant Belson. That's accurate. But it was fun. He said it better in the toast. Hey, we needed the deets? That's true. The details were important. Anyway, a little insight into the life of Delta. Alright, let's come through here. Guys, if you are new here, consider subscribing. I stream at least twice a week, if not more. I've been going a little crazy over the holidays, and I'm hoping... I know I'm going the wrong way, guys. I'm going to try to... That seemed right, so I want to check it out. Hoping to sneak some streams in after the baby's born, but it's not going to be the regular schedule. I'll be dictated by the baby's schedule, so... And I couldn't tell you that if I wanted to. This has surface deposits. It is not a core asteroid, I can tell, just looking at her. Woo! Now we know why Delta's not the storyteller in the group. You guys are the worst. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, all that gross stuff. Join the Delta Squad, it's free. Can't work and talk, not good. Listen, I'm trying not to get myself killed here, alright? Solir Gaming, welcome in, buddy. How's it going? Guys, check out Solir, he's awesome. Plays a variety of games. This is the core. Surrender by it, alright. Has been doing some Space Engineers a lot recently. I've been enjoying that. Excuse me. Oh, Sin. Oh, 7 Sin, thank you so much. Gifted 1 Delta Squad membership that went to Mama T. She'll be thrilled. Thank you very, very much, guys. 07's in chat for Sin. Thank you so much for your support, dude. You are the man. The absolute worst. Come on, you're going to make me feel bad. 07, dude, you're the man. You know I'm joking. I love you guys. I'm here for the abuse. Okay, that one's rotated out of frame. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to this guy. Might be a little strong. Oh, not strong enough. What? I beefed it. I beefed it. I'm not doing a great job with this asteroid. There we go. Yeah, 07 guys for Sin. Thank you so much. If I didn't pick on you, I don't love you. That's fair. I'm kind of the same way, so no worries.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Mama T is gonna love it. Sergeant Belson goes, tough crowd. I thought y'all would enjoy my brother being a douche to me. Whoa, we are drifting. Gotta pay attention to my driving here. I didn't quite get that. The one issue with the Clipper is the hard points for this are on the nacelles. There are a couple on the bottom. I haven't really tried optimizing it, I don't think, yet, in that sense, but it's a pain in the ass to shoot. The abrasion blaster. Because it's so wide on that right nacelle. Starboard nacelle, I should say. She is a ship. Mining Elite is pretty peaceful. Not when you run into Astros like I do. But yes, it is. It's a very relaxing form of gameplay. I certainly enjoy it, so. We all want a pilot looking at his chat feed. Yeah, don't text and fly, guys. In an asteroid field. The odds of survival are whatever C-3PO said. I don't know. I'm here for the kicks and grins, guys. The kicks and grins. That's half the fun. That's true. The danger. So there's a mode that's flight assist off. So I have 6 degrees of freedom of control. I can go up, down, left, right, with varying levels of power and controllability. I think it's like right there. Got it. And then I can rotate in any axis, roll, pitch, yaw. But if I put an input in, it eventually damps out, and I stop. There is a space version of this, which is full Newtonian physics, where, like, here, I'll do it this way. So, if I put a roll input now, or a pitch input, let go, it stops. If I turn off flight assist, pitch input, it's going to keep going until I give it an equal and opposite pitch input. Like that. There you can sort of hear the RCS thrusters firing to stop that pitch input. Right. It is a lot harder to control the ship. Some people are like experts at flying in this mode. And it kind of varies the difficulty from ship to ship. Oh boy. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. But you have much more control and speed, like higher rotational speed, which is pretty cool. So you'll see when I do combat, sometimes oh god. Just flight assist off. Whoa. So one of the flight assist off activities you could do is go in the middle of an asteroid field, give yourself a thrust input, and then just try to avoid all the asteroids. A good way to practice how to do it. FA off is the quickest way to find stick drift. That is also true. That is a fair assessment. Ooh, that looks like it could be a core in the distance. Let's check that bad boy out. Ow. Ooh. Let's put a crick in my neck. Ow. It really hurt. Ouchies. I'll feel that in the morning. Yes, this is a core.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Painite. Dang. Definitely don't want Painite. That is not worth the time. We have had some bad monazite luck. I really wanted monazite. That would have been good. I do want to thank you guys very much for, hanging out for the Elite content and responding to it. It's always good for me personally to have some variety in gaming. I tell content creators all the time is, if you're not enjoying the content, it bleeds through. So, I really am in a big Elite cake and I'm enjoying it. So thank you guys for being a part of this with me. And the big thing that's coming to Elite Dangerous in 2025 is colonization. We are finally going to be able to expand the bubble. I haven't seen anything quite like it in No Man's Sky or Star Citizen, two of the bigger space games. And I want it in all of them. that's the one feature that's like super worth having. And Elite's doing it. So you can join my squadron, the Delta Flyers. We're going out of the black. We're going out into the black, and we're colonizing, baby. We're gonna have some fun. I got a few people signed up already to get it going. It'll be a lot of fun.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. What do we got here? Painite again, man. What terrible luck.
All over the globe are joining up to
Sid,
fight for
yeah,
the
my part
future.
exactly. Sid, one of those awesome commanders. Clendathu is mine. That's right, Ro. I don't know where Clendathu is. I'm gonna go look. If it's already like colonized, can you colonize it? I'm assuming you can't colonize systems that are in the bubble already. I'm assuming. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. There was something around here that was glowing. Where are you? I thought there was something here that was glowing. Oh, going crazy. No clue, lol. Who knows? I'll take a look at the galaxy map in a minute. That could be one there. Invite to the squad resent. Oh, the squadron. Let me do that. Yeah, I can do that. I need an org for my ult and a flight suit and a paint for a courier that's racing themed. Kind of screams Delta Flyer. Hell yeah, I'm into it. Heck yeah, courier. Sergio, welcome in. Great content. Subbed up and joining the squadron now. Guys, 07s for Sergio. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the Delta Squad. We're a lot of fun. We try to be anyway. I don't take myself too seriously, as you can tell. And I know a lot of these people really well in chat, as you can tell. We like to have fun. So, let me go to the squadron here. DTFL. It's called Delta Flyers. Pending application.
Do it! Just do it!
Applications. Felix, you're in, baby. Anybody's welcome to join. I am also playing in my private server. We don't have that many people in it right now. Platinum, all right, I'll take it. It is a small group. I had more in my Xbox one, but that's dead now. What's it called? It's just called Delta 1246. So Delta 1 spelled out, just like my commander name up top. And then the number's 246. And there's a story behind that too, but I'm not going to tell it. Too good. Thank you very much, Sergio. It's awesome. There is no Clendathu. The plot thickens. What? Wait, where did you get Clendathu from? I'm sorry, maybe that's not funny, but it's a little funny. You've been talking about it every single time. Oh, that wasn't strong enough. Oh, good. Somehow it clipped through the entire asteroid. Strength? Big sad. I'm sorry, Robert. If we can name space stations, we'll name one Clendathu in your honor.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Shock says, wait, there's fun? Oh, God, we weren't supposed to tell Shock about the fun. I forgot. Shock knows the story. You do know the story. I've told it before.
Programming infantry. Collector limpet expired.
I'm not allowed to pick favorite subscribers, but you're my favorite subscriber, 45. It makes me laugh. I don't know. We keep it light. It's more fun that way. It's a good environment to chill, hang with friends. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Collector limpet expired.
Alright, collector limbits. Y'all need to chill out and stop dying. Sorry I'm not waiting long enough for these things to spread out. I know I should be,
Programming limpet drone.
but I'm impatient. Ooh, just barely. Can we get it? Bam.
Collector limpet expired.
Right in the fragment.
Programming limpet drone.
I love my Delta Squad no matter how chaotic they are to me. That is right, Alien Royalty. That is the 100% truth. Come on. There we go. There's one more. Oh, two more. All the way around. All right, we'll rotate all the way around. So we can join people in the game. Yes, if you're on PC, you can join me. You can join me right now if you want. I don't mind. The only rules for the private server are no PvP, player versus player, unless it is agreed upon by both parties. That is the only rule. And so I've got a lot of ideas since the Elite Dangerous content is doing reasonably well, and I love playing it. You know, I've never really done a lot of the PvP in the game, so we'll set a day or a stream day where it's come kill Delta, and we'll do a PvP thing where I just try to survive. Could be fun. The colonization, of course, we're all going to do together. Different ship builds. We got to optimize the Mandalay once it comes out without buying. The promised pizza party from a year ago? What pizza party? I'm in this private group, but good luck. Fleet Carrier already got the name Clendathu's Revenge, so that'll do. I mean, fair enough. Poor Clendathu. Where did the name come from? I'm willing to be Clendathu was added, but it would be on the opposite side from the solar system in the Milky Way disk. That would be pretty funny. Willing to bet. There we go. Those were the words. Pizza party or squad meetup? I would love to do a squad meetup if there's enough like if I'm ever traveling in parts of the country, and there's like a window, I'd be happy to say, hey, I'm in this area. You guys want to meet up? That'd be fun. Ooh, you could be a core. Ooh, over there could be a core too, actually. Glad I got my shields up for that just in time. Ooh. Not looking promising. Nope. There's another one over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. That looks like a core for sure. I'm getting old. I am getting old. It's happening. Happens to us all. For a variety of ages here. Let's put it that way. Whoa. Whoa. Mana's like, that's what I'm talking about. This is the one. This is the money. This is the money maker. This is the merit maker. This is the one we always want. Whoa. Fly. A little less dangerously, Delta. What? You saw it clip right through the asteroid? What a bug. What a bug. Let's come to this one. Another low strength. Maybe we'll do like 2 ticks. Ooh, that wasn't quite enough, I don't think. Oh, too much. Alright, so what we're going to do in that case is we're going to disarm. We'll disarm that one. Let's find another one. Average strength. And we'll do that. There we go. Alright, better.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
You're in my ED NMS Discord with full rights. Why not meet up in there? That's an possibility as well. Red Dragon, I'll see about joining tomorrow. I'm not able to play tonight as my PC is quantitating an LLM. Alright, no worries. Whenever you're free. There's no rush.
Programming limpet drone.
I'd rent an RV, start on the west coast, load up across country, and meet on the east coast at Delta's house. I'll see you there. I'm already here, Joe. Man, Bill. I'm still used to you being Joe Self. I'm getting used to Indestructible, but Indestructible is more accurate.
Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
A bunch of miscreants show up and start pitching camp in Delta's yard. It's covered in snow right now. Bring a blanket. The deal is you have to walk my dog. Or play with her. Those are the deals. That's the deal.
Collector limpet expired.
Babysitting also required. But it would be good to do a meetup. I know I've got family in Toronto, so I know there are a few folks that are near Toronto, or in Toronto that I would, next time we're up there, I'll happily set up like a lunch or meet up at a coffee shop or something. If we're getting real wild and wacky, we can meet up at a bar. Could be fun. I'll show up on my camper, to heck with the tent. Old, you don't know old, but you can ask OE. I never said that. Oops, I repeated it out loud. Sorry there, Gunboat. No, I'm not old. I'm not that old. I know a lot of you would consider me a young whippersnapper, which is fair. My back disagrees with you, but you're as old as you feel. Well, as you want to be? I don't know. Your joints might disagree with you.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
But this game, you know, speaking of age, this game is kind of great in that it's kind of like No Man's Sky in that it attracts all ages, which is awesome. And there's a wide variety of gameplay for all ages. Like, you know, I think the space flight is something in and of itself that people come to this game for. Just the flight mechanics are so good. Excuse me, the combat in this game is also very much like what we would imagine space combat to be like. It's got much more of like a Battlestar Galactica feel to it. No Man's Sky, I would say the space combat's definitely more arcadey, and the on-foot combat's very arcadey as well. Or just, it's, I don't know, I don't go to No Man's Sky for the combat, let me put it that way. Some people do. Not my deal. I'd rather play a first-person shooter if I'm gonna do combat. That could be core. Right shape, seems a little small.
Programming limpet drone.
Maybe not quite bright enough. We might give this a love boop. Yeah, it's not.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Subsurface deposits. Yeah.
Asteroid scan complete.
Now turn flight assist off, then it's real space combat. That's true. There are people who specialize in flight assist off and can really fly very well with it off. That is something I strive to do. It's in the works. Doing combat certainly does help with that. Fighting Thargoids really helps with it. Sometimes when you want to do like a cold orbit around a Thargoid, which are the evil aliens in this game, or are they evil? Mystery. I don't know. We're certainly on opposite sides of a war, so. Nice. I saw that alien. I see you trying to get me. Oh yeah, tough slot roll there. Delta creator. All right, how we doing on cargo? 3 limpets, 1 left. Okay, not bad. A few more asteroids and we'll be full up, but we're mostly platinum, which is not good because I'm not going to be selling that right now. Maybe at the other station. I don't really know. Oh, that's a core up there. See that? That bad boy's a core for sure. It's gonna be some BS like Painite, but we'll at least give it the benefit of the doubt. Where are you, Limpet? Oh, I just ran into the bottom of my ship. I'm using my radar down here to kind of see where it is. Serendivite. Second best. Excuse me, I really want Monazite. That's the moneymaker, man.
Complete. Detonation sequence initiated.
Play a nice alien.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Alright, let's see.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's see. Oh, God. Low strength. Yeah, let's fill this one all the way up and see what it does. Ooh, not quite enough. It's close, though. It's close. And this is an average strength, so put maybe 1 pip into it. And, oh, that wasn't enough? What? Thought that would have been. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Optimum yield.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Uh, 14 chunks out of it. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I didn't put my shields up and you saw I got damaged to 57%. That's no bueno. Get the cargo scoop down. Get the abrasion blaster out. And I started blasting. Kind of tell when it's a good shot and when it's not. That'll be good. This one's a maybe. It's kind of on the edge there. There's a little rock outcropping. That worked out.
Programming limpet drone.
It's going to be really nice once my Mandalay is full set up for exploration, says Gaming with Dredge to Felix. Even a half setup one is nice. Got a 30 light year jump range and out in the black, taking some passengers out. Oh, nice. Are you doing like Robigo type runs or something different? Are you going to Colonia? You could be a space busser too. Like you could do passenger runs and take people to different locations, to sightseeing locations, stuff like that. And there's a lot of emergent gameplay that player groups have just made. There's a huge community in Elite. And by and large, just a ton of nice people. Like any game, you know, you got your types. But by and large, I'd say Elite similar to No Man's Sky in that a very nice, welcoming community. We're always willing to help you out. But this game is unforgiving. It does not care if you're a new player. It does not care. I knew it was coming and you still got me. Well done, guys. Robert, or come to Cali Nebula with me. Plenty to do over here. Fair enough. Yeah, you're over there shooting goids, right, Robert? Taking out the alien menace. Kragan, should flyers be pledged to Torval or Imperial specifically, not pledged yet on alt? No. You know that group, the Delta Flyers group, you can be pledged to anybody you want. I don't mind. Our group focus is just to hang out mostly, and I would like us to, if we can, contribute towards the colonization push that we do to create a little bubble. That's kind of our own little community bubble, away from the bubble. Excuse me, at large. So, I mean, that's like kind of the motivation for it, but even that is very loose. You know, it's more of a place that if you want to find somebody you can play with, have some fun with friends. Also, I strongly recommend joining the Discord. The Elite Dangerous chat has been popping. Lots of folks in and out of there. And I know, certainly me and Felix have been playing quite a bit on the Elite Dangerous comms. So if you're playing Elite and want to come hang out, absolutely join us in the comms. And, yeah. If you have any questions, especially if you're a new player, please ask away. I know a lot of people who will quit because it's like there's something frustrating about the game, and there's a lot of frustrating stuff when you first start. But we are open books, always happy to help. I will go out again on my non-explorer Mandalay, 60 light year jump range and loaded for Bear. She's my everything ship. Yeah, my Jumpaconda I have a similar relationship with, shall we say. But I think I'm gonna make a decked out Mandalay. So, a few of us were talking offline, speaking of in the Discord. In fact, could somebody drop the Discord link? Just !DD. We were talking in the Discord about the engineering grind and how it's changed, and I didn't really know how much it's changed. So when I'm talking about engineering grind, guys, I'm talking about like the customization of the ship gets really detailed. You unlock these people who are engineers in the world, and you do certain tasks for them, and then bring them certain materials to actually do some upgrades to your modules. So for example, my thrusters here, if I select them, show the info on them, those little hexagon markings at the top that say dirty drive tuning is an engineered mod, and that gives me increased speed at the cost of more heat generation. The drag drives gives me an even additional boost for even more heat. So you can have like this kind of baseline engineering thing you've done to it, and then like a special feature, shall we say. And you can do that for almost every kind of module in a ship, and it has varying things. Like, so for your frame shift drive, which is like your warp drive, you can get increased range at the cost of like maybe like weight or something like that. You can do lightweight hull reinforcement packages at the cost of a little bit of health or something, you know, things like that. We should all have dropped it so chat broke. You guys are the worst. Flash the best. Thank you. I did tell you to drop it. You got a good idea for them to add to this game? I'm all ears, Alien. Faster boot sequence is another big one. For the FSD, yeah, the frameshift drive, very useful, depending on the size of your ship. For the Anaconda, it's better to do the lightweight, but for a medium-sized ship, the fast boot is usually a little better in terms of like time to get a certain distance. It's like either more jumps or oh, that wasn't one. Damn. More jumps. It's a fun optimization question. More jumps in a certain amount of time, or fewer larger. Jesus, fewer larger. I like ducked on that one. Fewer larger jumps that take more time to do. You haven't found a place in your fleet for the Python Mark II? Well, if you're trying to make a medium like fighter, the Python Mark II would probably be a good fit. No, that's not a core. That could be a core out there. I'd be coming at it from a pretty weird angle if it is. Oh, no, it's not a core. No. No dice. For the Crate Mark II? Fair enough. Yeah, everybody's got preferences for ships. I tend to fly the bigger ones. I enjoy that quite a bit. You can fly smaller ones too. I do want to make a small combat ship or a medium combat ship. I fly in my like decked out Corvette, which is basically a Star Destroyer. I mean, that thing is it'll wreck, right? You guys have seen that one. She's beautifully engineered. Oh, just a space death machine. I'd like to have one that helps me focus more on ooh, not a core, on flight skill. So I want to take out ships that are bigger and better than me because I am able to like stay behind them, for example, just with flight skill. And that's where learning flight assist off and stuff really comes in handy, and you don't really do it unless you're forced to. So, and I plan on doing as much of this as possible on stream. I think once baby arrives, what'll happen is I'm gonna be doing shorter streams, so it'll be kind of random and like peppered throughout the week, certainly in the first few months, and then as the kiddo develops more of a schedule or more consistent sleep, I'll start getting to a more regular schedule with the hopes of ultimately getting back to that 7:30, 7 o'clock stream time on Mondays and Wednesdays. It might take a little bit. It's for your guys' understanding through that time period. It's always exciting to add another family member, but it does come at a cost. So. Hold on, Alien. I'll get to your comment in a minute. We're going to take the Mark II as a medium strike combat fighter. There you go. But the crate having a fighter bay as well is nice. Ooh, that's true. Crate with a fighter is kind of sweet. Delta 1, they could add an engineer class where you could custom build engines and parts, and more of the chaotic parts you combine, the chance it could break, the chance it could work, and other ship parts. I kind of like that idea. So two things. There used to be a random element to engineering where the benefit you would get was like on a sliding scale and you didn't know what number it was going to generate. People did not like that feature. But I do like the idea of if you put these two things together, you know, it could work, but it could go kind of poorly. I think it's better now that the math grind isn't as bad. And so I was saying earlier, I looked up what the new engineering materials grind is. Basically, for those high quality materials, locations that would drop, you know, 2 to 6 to 10 materials are now dropping 20 to 30. That is a big change. That is a huge change. So it's not nearly as much of a grind. Love that. Love that to death. Shock says, seriously? You putting the new kid over streaming? Unfortunately, I am. Less than I'm sure my wife is going to appreciate. But yes, I am. That's not a core. That's not a core either. Dang it. We have hit a bit of a cold spot in this asteroid field. You know, we were finding it with much more regularity earlier. Now, what I should do is just, like, jump out of here and go to a new spot, but we're almost done filling up the ship. I just kind of want to roll with it. I also have a collector limpet out that I don't want to waste if I can help it. One or two. Oh, Python 2 seems like a shield tanker, but can't really do axe. Ooh, can't do axe. That's anti-Xeno, for those who don't know. The against aliens, basically. The Thorgoids. There are shield tank builds. It can't do like a cold orbit type build? That's bright from really far away. That could be a core. So the people who do... Yeah, that's definitely a core. The people who do anti-Xeno combat, and I do that, but I'm not like an expert at it. I'm decent at it, but I'm not like, you know, the end-all be-all by any stretch. Ooh, is this... Maybe it's not. It looked like a core from far away. It might not be. It's not. Damn. That one's like the right shape there, but it's not bright at all. I'm getting kind of wrecked here, guys. It's a poor showing. And we're not going to make that many merits because I've got mostly platinum in this friggin' thing. I think I'm in somebody's loot trail. I think somebody's been here. So, ooh, that looked bright from a distance. Are you good? Maybe let's get a little closer to that one. Just to see. I don't think it's the right shape. It looks like the croissant shape. It is. It is not the right shape.
You can do it! Cover Winkler and Bees.
Thanks,
you
Sid.
can do it. You can do it! You can do it!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump to a different part of the ring. It's just not good at it. All right.
Collector limit expired.
Hold up, I can't do X. No, I can. I can do X. I've got a few axe ships. What am I doing? Jump right. I've got an Imperial Cutter that I love flying against interceptors, and then I've got a Crate Mark II that's called the Fly Swatter. Let's go a little distance and then jump back in. The the cutter is called the Dale Gribble. Some of you will get the Dale Gribble reference. The crate. We're talking about the Crate Mark II. Thargoid hunting might be the most. It's one of the most fun things I've done in video games. In this game, doing that Thargoid hunting is one of the most fun things I've ever done. There you go, pirates. God dang it, Bobby. Someone understood the reference. I'm sure multiple folks did. But he's Dale Gribble is he's an what should you call it? Exterminator, right? It's killing bugs. It can handle the biggest axe ship, Crate Mark II. The Crate Mark II is a fantastic anti-Xeno ship. I just enjoy flying the cutter, so I fly it. It's a challenge. And Hank sells propane and propane accessories. That's right. King of the Hill. I haven't watched that in a hot minute. Oh man, we are coming up empty here. This is brutal. We're not hitting cores with nearly as enough regularity as I would personally like. I don't think that's one. It's like a wish. This is one with wishful thinking. It's not. I don't know why I'm shooting a prospector at it. It's a waste. It's not. Oh, I just slammed the prospector, so there you go. Distance there, perhaps. Could get lucky. PvP with vanilla weapons. That'd be fun. We could do a vanilla day so anybody can join in. I wouldn't mind that. It's very bright. So that could be a core. It's gonna be Paintite if it is. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me! We finally find a core, and it's friggin' Paintite. Oh, what a pain in my ass! It's not worth the time to mine. But at least we found a core, so we're moving in the right direction. You're arguing what's axe ability? The Python Mark II? Shock says, I'll PvP soon. I haven't made it out of the tutorial yet, but if Delta can do it, I'm down to take anybody on. I'm into it. I'm into it. That's not a core. It's not quite bright enough. Not quite the right size either. Man, we were looking good on our time and getting things done, but this last half an hour we've just been absolutely murdered on finding cores. And that happens sometimes when you're core mining, you know, it's the reality of the game. Can't get too upset. that's not one. Some orange in the distance. Keep betting. We should do bets. How many likes are we at, guys? Did we get to 53? 52? What did I say? 52? Let's say 52. If we get to 52, I will raffle off or redeem. Oh, right, the rebuy. That's important. But I'm happy to give people money as well. I don't mind farming out some money to folks. It was in a Discord and people that was full of people who thought the only thing to do in Elite was PvCs, says Felix, even against those not doing PvP. Yeah, oof. You know, it's the same mentality as with any game when somebody tells you, no, this is how you're supposed to be playing the game. Wrong. If you are playing the game and you are having fun, you are playing the game correctly. Doesn't matter how. Any game. Maybe so long as you're not, like, breaking terms of service and ruining somebody else's game as a result. But if you're not breaking terms of service and you're doing something that's allowed within the game, then that's the way it goes. I'm not even opposed to gankers. I think that's okay. I think that's perfectly reasonable gameplay. It's allowed in the game. That's not a core. It's not the right shape. Come on, baby. Give me something. I'm dying out here. We've picked a bummer part of the ring. Can I get one engineer weapon? It'll be only be a torpedo. You'll be fine. Yeah, what could go wrong? I don't think so, but the shape is reasonable. It's too small. Actually, no. Red plumb sight. Okay. I'll take it. 4. Finally.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, okay, of course I missed now.
Detonation sequence initiated.
High strength. Not quite enough. Average strength. Let's put maybe 1 pip into this. Optimal yield. All right, detonate.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Red plumb sight will sell for something. It's not ideal, but it's something. We look at our. Oh, can't miss the big show. Acting. You didn't quite get me on that one, Alien. It was right with the explosion. Close, though. At least you take a leaf of No Man's Sky book. Option to turn PvP off in settings in open. I think... Do I agree with that? I see the argument for it, and I don't necessarily disagree with it. But I think being in open, part of the allure of that, I think, is sometimes the danger. It requires you to make a ship that's a traitor, but maybe also has enough to defend itself or get away. So I think there's some, like, gameplay elements that open up when you allow the PvP no matter what in open. And you get around that by having private groups like we do here, or, and there are huge anti-PvP private groups, or playing in solo. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think that is a tough one. To be fair, that's a tough one. When you're playing it open, that is a big risk. You can get ganked pretty easy. In fact, when I was doing the Titan runs against Kokijo in Above Earth, yeah, getting ganked was a real possibility. Missed it by that much, I know. It was impeccable timing.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's get this guy here. Oop, did I get it? Nope. Maybe there. Alright, how much plum site is out there? Quite a bit.
Programming limpet drone.
What are we doing on our cargo? 15 plus 15. So we're like 2 asteroids away from filling up the ship. I'm not sure we'll be able to, but we'll try. You made that argument, Felix said. I made that argument, and the response was, "But how are we able to compete against people in solo or uh, uh, private, I guess private server when doing power play?" I'd love, yeah. So Felix, you're on the other side of the argument where you would prefer being able to turn PvP off, and fair enough, right? There is a solid argument to be made for doing it that way. So, oh, Pete 4am for you. Thank you for sticking around as long as you have, guys. Check out Pete SB. He is an awesome content creator. Very chill streams. Was doing some merit grinding today with some on foot stuff. Also fairly knowledgeable about Elite Dangerous. So, guys, check him out. He's at 170 subscribers last I checked. That's criminally low. Let's get that up to 200. So please do pop over to his channel and check it out. I think it's just !Pete. For Pete. Awesome dude. I really enjoyed hanging out on this channel. Was in there earlier today. There we go. Yeah, pop over there, drop a sub. Let's see. I'm feeling lucky, guys. We're gonna get 2 asteroids real fast. Right? 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 Ay, ay, ay. And maybe not. Maybe I am incorrect. You're bright. In a croissant shape. I'm no Zeus, no one is. Capturing lightning for power, there's a thought. What is it, 1.21 gigawatts? Kills me every time I hear gigawatts. Ugh. Gigawatts, my dude, gigawatts. It's bright, but I think the shape is wrong. I shouldn't have wasted a limpet on it. Yeah.
Engaged.
Come on. That one's bright from far away, so it's giving me core vibes. It looks the right shape, too. Could be small, hard to tell from this distance, but I'm feeling better about it the closer we get. Might be a little pointy. It's a little small, actually.
Limpet drone.
Yeah, I think we're out of luck here.
Prospect.
Damn, it looked good from a distance. I need at least 20,000 merits, and I'm not sure I'm getting that right now. Which is an abysmal showing for mining. I'd hope to at least get 30,000 merits per hour, and we've been going at this for like an hour and a half. I landed in a tough spot. I don't know how that happened, but it did. That is so far away and so bright. Is that a core? Don't run into that asteroid delta. Please and thank. Ooh, up there. What are you? I think you're a croissant shape. Yep, you are. Oh, but that's got to be a core. Look at that thing. She's beautiful. Prospector failed. Why? You've got to be a core, right? Maybe not. You've got... This has to be a core. Look at this thing. Hey, Knight. I'm going to self-destruct this shit. God, I hate P-Knight. I hate P-Knight so much. I hate P-Knight with a passion. 42, Pirates Republic says I got a 42 light year jump range out of the T8 so far. Nice. So what are you trying to, what type of ship are you making? A miner? Is that 42? I mean, even if it's not fully loaded, that is awesome for a mining ship. Really good for a trading ship, too. T8. Out the box. Those numbers sounding good. That could be a core. Please be good. Please. Please. Also, please be monazite. I want it so bad. Surrender bite. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Asteroid scan complete. Detonation sequence initiated.
Only 10 collector limpets, so this might be our last asteroid.
Limpet expired.
As one dies. Ooh, just barely skimmed the surface on that one. Not a great angle. Low strength. Alright, let's do this all the way.
Limpet expired.
Come on. What? This one's unlucky, man. I'm gonna hit this. You've got to be kidding me. It's not worth the amount of effort. I'm off my game. Oh, that should have been enough. I'm way off my game. I'm gonna hit every friggin' fisher in this. Oh, that's too strong. Nope, perfect. Hit every friggin' fisher. Back up, back up, back up, Delta. You're gonna murder yourself. Alright, we should be okay here. Gumbo Willie heading out. That's not costing. And Robert heading out. Well, the heavy duty lids reminded me that I missed out on some Z's, so it's that time. Thanks for the entertainment, Delta. GG's. Good night, my friend, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Sorry, I was really focused on that. Did I miss Gunboat leaving? Are we talking about wave energy? It's actually quite good. There's well, it's emerging science right now, but I've seen some of the research on it. It's really promising. Some of the more recent research on it, I should say.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright, let's get all these guys. And this will be the last asteroid we get for this run. We're debating whether we want to do another run, whether we want to switch to a different activity. We'll see. I might need to scope out a new mining spot. Heading out, Sin, no worries. Thank you for popping by, buddy. Or hanging out, I should say. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh, come on. It's a little ridge. It's blocking this one from getting... Oh, actually, I think this one's just off-center. There we go. Get that guy. Barely in range. What? That should hit. There we go. I'm surprised that one didn't hit.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, chill. Collector limpets. You're okay. We missed one. Where art thou? Real low.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
These collector limpets don't have a care in the world, man. They're murdering themselves like they're free. Just who is this we you were debating with, Delta? Got some voices we don't know about? Yes. No. Wait, no. If we find a core quick, we might be able to get another one, but... And that would round out the whole, There's one bit of surrender bite up here. Floating around. Let's let the collector come to me. Hey, buddy. Cores? These are core asteroids, aliens. We're core mining. That's what we're doing. So the reason we're dominating Powerplay today is we have done just so what we're doing is taking over 2 systems, and over the course of this week, guys, we have done a lot, or at least I and some other commanders in the other commanders have been working really hard to get these 2 systems, and it's expanding our space, and we are in 12th place. Granny Zamina Torval is not doing well in the Powerplay factions. She's a traditionalist. Not doing great here. So, trying to pump them numbers up. And the reason I chose her is because she gives an amazing mining benefit. So I can make tons of money off of her. But she needs to have a big enough space for that to be viable. I'm gonna see if I can get some seeds yourself. No worries, Gunboat. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate it. It's getting late. I know it's 10 already for me. But we're going to go for a while longer. We are. That's got to be a core. If it's anything good, we'll be set. Please be good. Monazite, yes! Oh, I don't have collectors. I don't have limpets, my god. What a terrible time to find a monazite core. It's exactly what I want, though. I gotta get every last drop of the resources out of this. No question. Optimum yield. Alright, give me 15 chunks. You're gonna be top 11? I was last time. I was literally 11th place last time, Alien. 12 resources, okay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Let's get in range, start shooting these guys. Oop, right there. Ooh, missed that one. Let's see if you can snag this one before it rotates out of view. Gotcha. This guy. This guy. And you. A little bit of tough topology coming into that guy. Yeah. We'll be able to sneak that one back there.
Programming limpet drone.
get some more limpets out there. This will be the last asteroid we mine. Got you. Let's be a little careful. We don't want my limpets to kill themselves on the surrounding asteroids. Do I love a good old losing streak on Apex? Well, I'll say you learn more from losing than you do from winning. So, nothing wrong with that. And everybody's had a fun losing streak on Apex. That's the Apex Legends, man. One of the hardest first-person shooters out there. Got all you guys. One more up here.
Programming limpet drone.
And you. I think that's all of them. A lot of monazite chunks out there. We'll see how this goes. I think we'll fill up. Let's see. We're going to get rid of this platinum for sure. Come on. Come on, come on.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I haven't blown my ship up yet. That's true. That we can all agree that's a win for me. Let's just get rid of these guys. Well, we'll abandon one for now. How many more? Well, how many more chunks are left? Enough that I can abandon both, I think.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Abandon this guy. There it is. I win every now and again, Alien. Every now and again.
Collector limpet expired. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Cargo hold's filling up, but our refinery can still handle a few more, hopefully. Yeah, so we still got a few empty slots in the refinery. Those will fill up. So we'll get some money out of it. Is there a monazite? Oh, nope. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Let's go back to the space station and see what we can get. It wasn't the best per hour run, for sure. You know, I've gotten, I think, the best I've done is like a 50k per hour mining so far. A little RNG dependent. If you get the right RNG, man, you are sitting pretty.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's not bad at Apex. He's no fork knife player, though. That's true.
Engage.
Well, let's see where I'm at right now in the power play. I am in leaderboard. I'm right here. Ooh, I've dropped a spot. I'm like in 8th place, maybe 9th right now. I'm with 346,000 merits. We want to pump those numbers up for sure.
Drive charging.
So that's what we're working to do. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Do the do. Mountain Dew. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And like I said, feel free to join me in game. I wouldn't mind at all. That's why I'm in the public server. We're taking a little time to drop. This is technically a loading screen. Are we gonna get borked out? Maybe. Come on. We might get an error message here. Nope. We dropped. That took a hot minute, but we dropped. Ooh, it's my wife sneezing. Where? Oh, the station's up here somewhere. Where are you? Not Wilson Ring. Where is it? going crazy. Where's the milliner station? There it is. Ooh, let's not get too close to the star. You should drink some root beer. I don't like root beer. Not a fan. We've been over this. Everybody hates me because I don't like root beer or Dr. Pepper. And then everybody tells me I'm broken inside because I don't like root beer and Dr. Pepper. Which, maybe that's true. Yeah. Ooh. Don't want to be coming in that fast. Let's shut off a little bit of speed. Come in. There we go. That's better. Eldercraft creatures in game. I mean, the large Thargoids are basically that. They are large in charge and can super hurt. Alright, getting close to the station. We'll come in for a dock and sell our resources. Hopefully get a decent amount of merits. It's kind of a slow night for merits, unfortunately. That happens with mining, with core mining especially. It's very, like, it is RNG dependent. It is shared across the universe, so there are situations where you're not gonna get the luck. Tonight wasn't our night.
Maya, Delta, Echo, Lima. Good to see you, Commander. Throttle down and commence with docking. Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 39er.
Come on. Pad 39, and I'm coming in docking manually because I didn't have the room on this ship. Whoa. For an auto dock module.
Landing gear deployed.
Excuse me. Oh, come on, land. Oh, come on. There we go. Little bit of damage, but not horrible. Alright. $1 million moment. What are we making?
Ground crew dispatched. Welcome to the station, Commander.
The monazite's going to be the most useful. Or the most lucrative in general. 207,000 per. We got 41, so it ended up being better than I thought. We'll get 8 million out of that. That's not great. The merits I get are going to pop up like below me right there. So we got 9,500. There's one more left there. Ooh, no merits because it came from the refinery. Interesting. The Serendibite. 12,300. That's pretty good. And the Road Plump site for 2.7. We'll get what? 3,000? Yeah, about 3,000 merits for that. Okay. Did we get 20,000 merits there? I'm not sure we did. I don't think we got 20,000 merits out of that. So I mean, we need to get some more merits in the system. That is a true bummer. What do I want? I want this power play. Leaderboard. I moved up one rank though. I was down here. I think I moved up to there. I'd like to move up to there. So I'm like kind of in the middle. Gives me a little bit more of a buffer space. Fuel scoop would have helped. 4 hours. Is that what we're guessing? Says Shock. Nice. Trying to decide higher capacity versus faster recharge. What type of ship? Pirates. It's the... Oh, so what kind of experimental would you... Oh, put on a disruptor? Oh, distributor for mining ships. Usually it's... I think it's... It does depend. I think it's usually fast recharge. Trying to remember what I have in mind. It's a much larger ship. I think usually fast recharge is the way to go, but it really does depend. What sucks about it is once you do it, you can't undo it. So trying it out is tough. Super conduits, yeah. So that's the fast recharge, right? Yeah. I think it's the fast recharge, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put up a poll. Well, am I putting up a poll? Start a poll. Should I try another run? Yes. Z. Oh, how do I do this? Z. There we go. No. Go to bed. Thank you so much, Andrew. Guys, 07's the chat for Andrew. Welcome to the Delta Squad. We're having a good time here. Welcome in. Thank you very, very much. No. There we go. Yeah, 07's for Andrew, guys. So I'm starting a poll. That is... should I try another run? Yes. Must help Granny Z. Or no. Go to bed. 07 Andrew, thank you very much. I'll drop an 07 in chat too. Since I'm right there. Good to have you on board. I'll give you a view of the ship while I go use the restroom and let that poll do its work. Come around here. Give you a view of the ship. I wish we could set this to 0 speed, but I can't quite. So we'll leave it there. All right, I'll be back. Oh, wow, that poll was at solidly 50-50. Ooh, close. Oh, it's only 7 votes. So, yes, must help Granny V. No, go to bed. Ooh, it's close, guys. Headphones were off and muted. I know. Try trying to get me, Shaq. I'll give it another second or two, but then we'll maybe give another run. I don't know how many merits I got. That's the real issue. Maybe I can, if I can go back in the stream and see when I was checking my merits. Did I check it at some point? Oh yeah, okay. I had 346 basically merits. I'll check back in the stream. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's check. 343. What are we at now? Oh, 371. Never mind. We got like 30,000. Oh, sweet. So that should be enough to take over Dulos. So this is Dulos right here. I think it needs like 5,000 more. And you divide your merits by 4. So I got about, what was it, 30,000-ish? So that should be enough to take over Dulos. The other territory was, where is it? CD something. This guy. Let's go over here. Let's actually warp over there and take a look at, because it is not far away. What's the distance? Ooh, 20 light years away. I wonder how far away it is from Ulysses. Let's go there first. And we'll see. Alright. Alright, we're leading towards must help Granny Z. Alright, well on the pole there in that case. Here goes.
Docking coupler disengaged. Your way is cleared for departure.
What is happening? Oh.
Landing gear retracted.
There we are. Whew. A little tight getting out of there.
Frame shift drive charging.
We'll jump to Ulysses and see
No fire zone. Safe travel.
what the distance is. So the Ulysses is a fort. It's fortified. So if that CD whatever is 20 light years away from here, or less, which I think it is, we can hand off our platinum that we got in that system, which would maybe be worth it. We'll see. We shall see. And I want to keep visiting the systems that are in Granny Z's space. Let's see. All right. So this is the part where I check to see how far away it is. CD whatever. It's 18 light years away, and I did my mining here, so okay. I should have set the waypoint to there, and I lost it. There it is. You'll see we hold it. We need like 9,000 control points, which would be 36,000 total. So let's go to there.
Frame shift drive charging.
There we go. We'll sell there. We'll see what the price is like, and we'll sell there. See what we got going on.
4, 3, 2.
So I know a number of folks have taken up Elite as a result of watching some of these streams, so thank you very much for that. That is super awesome of you guys. Please do join in on the Discord. If you see anybody in the Elite chat, the voice comms, join in. No problem at all. You know, you are welcome. It's not like we're doing something special or specific. Everybody is always welcome. And like, especially if you're a new player and are looking for some help. Let's do this for stations. Busport. Okay. Hope they're buying stuff. Ooh, would I rather fight Cthulhu or Sauron in his prime? I mean, I don't think I'd stand a chance against either. So I'd probably say Cthulhu because I think he'd more likely to kill me than enslave me. So that's my thought process there. I feel like being enslaved by Sauron is worth than dying to Cthulhu. Busport. I've never been here before. I need to get those, the supercharge, like overdrive, frame shift modules in all my ships. Haven't done that. That is something that came out in 2024 as well that I was not privy to. So I need to get off my butt and do that. That's true, Alien. They both can mess with my mind. That is their go-to. I love the starscape here, and it's real, which is awesome. Like, the skybox is... Oh, that's not good. This is an NPC trying to get me. If they interdict me successfully, I get pulled out of this pulse drive, and they can mess me up, because I am in not quite a tissue box, but... Oh! Phew. Escape the interdiction. Now, if a player was doing that to me, I'd be dead. Pirates just take him down. No shot, man. Not in this thing. I'm gonna shoot him with my abrasion blaster. Get wrecked. So it saw this NPC saw that I had platinum. I think probably is what it saw. Yeah, 35 tons of platinum. Mine is ass. If only that would do anything. I don't think I want to mine his ass. You don't want to go digging up that route. Let's see what we can get out of this. We're not quite in 6th or 5th place, which is where I want to be on the leaderboard at this point in the week. So I'm debating. Alright, let's get close enough that I can drop out. Are there black holes in this game? Yes, Alien Royalty. There are many, many black holes in this game. There's the big the Sagittarius A, which is in the middle of the galaxy. The supermassive black hole that our galaxy rotates about. And then there is multiple smaller black holes peppered throughout the galaxy. One of my goals is to have a first discovery on a black hole one day. That'd be pretty cool. There we are. Let's request docking.
Request approved. Clear to land at docking bay 10.
Docking bay 10. Don't mind if I do. All the way up there. Gotta go. No worries, Shock. You take care as well, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Huh. Let me dock. Jerkwad. Thank you. Jesus. Alright, $1 million question. What can I... What are you buying? Not a good price. It's a good demand, but 57,000 is a pretty terrible price. I'm probably not going to sell it anywhere else, so we'll go for it. How much do I make? 2 million? It's something. What, 1,000 merits? 2,000 merits. Okay. That's something. That's something for Granny Z. So we've kicked the curve up a little bit. I'm thinking I'll likely call it here for the evening. It's going to be quite an investment to do another run. I might hang out in Discord a bit. I'm not sure yet. Let me read the vibe. I want to set up the voice attack. Oh, Delta Creator, you were so far behind. With the 07 to Andrew. But 07 to Andrew for sure for joining in. The Delta Squad. I remember Alien. So I think we'll call it there. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Also, stick around. Live. Who do we got that is currently live? Ooh, I don't have anybody. Wow. Oh, you're live but was away. Oh, there you go, Delta Creator. Never mind. My bad. All right, I'm not rating anybody. That's a weird one. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the Elite Dangerous content. I will likely jump into Discord at some point tonight. I'm trying to get the voice attack thing working, so I'm gonna debate that and figure out how I want to attack that. I will be live again definitely on Wednesday, certainly on some point on Thursday as well, because I got the day off. But Wednesday night is the night that we decide whether we are, in fact, going to be in the top 10. Let's give that a quick check. Right here. Leaderboard, yeah, we're still there. Probably like 7th place, I'd guess. Maybe 8th place. I'd like to be in 5th or 6th at least. 4th would be amazing. But we're getting there. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of you who donated tonight and became members. And thank you very much for all of you who subscribed and joined our Delta Squad here. Remember, if you want to join the private group, please feel free. If you want to join the squadron, DTFL. Oh, we got some pending applications. Heck yeah. You guys are welcome in. We're growing, guys. We're growing. Oh, and I can set ranks. Oh, the power. Rookies. We're not gonna make you guys rookies. Maybe we could have we could do something to get ranking system going if we have enough people. I don't know. But that seems like fun. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. What's today? Today is Monday. Okay, cool. So I will be live again, definitely Wednesday. Maybe at some point tomorrow. I don't know. But if you ever want to hang out, I'm likely in the Discord chat off and on throughout the day. Felix has been popping in there as well for Elite Dangerous and some other folks too. Hanging out with Pirates Republic the other day, yesterday, which was fun. So enjoy Roth briefly. So until next time, guys, happy hunting, happy surviving, happy just barely getting doulos for Granny Z. And I'll see you all out there in the black. Have a good one, Commanders.